Hi, my name is Annelot Broerze. I'm from the Netherlands and I'm based at Delft University of Technology, where I'm pursuing my PhD. So I started doing my PhD in this field because I'm basically trained as a physicist, and I found that during my education it was really focused on the fundamental sciences, and I thought it was interesting to look at more applied research. So that's why I switched to climate sciences and atmospheric sciences. And then during my master thesis I heard about this field specifically, and I thought it was really interesting because it's really interdisciplinary. So you can just look at it from a physics perspective, but like from every perspective it's needed, and that's also what fits my personality. I'm focusing on a method called marine cloud brightening. So that's a method that aims at increasing the reflectivity of low clouds to cool the Earth. And I'm researching with high resolution models how the sea salt plume that we're spraying disperses through the sky, how it reaches the cloud base, and what the effects on the clouds are. That's a big part of my research, but I'm also focusing on the public perspective and engagement of this field. So for example, I went to this music festival this year, and I talked to over 400 people there about climate change, the possibilities of climate action, and also what the role of climate intervention could be and how they think about it, and what their thoughts are, but also what their worries are. And I think it's really good to engage a lot with the younger generation, or in general the general public, to have a bit of an idea what people are thinking about, to shape the research direction you're taking, and to make sure that we're actually doing things that help society. Festival goers, they of course had a lot of different opinions, but I think generally I found that a lot of people were really worried about climate change, and also therefore quite open to research in climate intervention. I also think they shared a lot of worries still about deployment and how it should continue in the future. But yeah, people were quite open to it. What I found interesting, for example, when I was at this festival, is that people so we first asked more in general, what do you think about climate intervention in the current world that we're living in? And after that we introduced the heating scenario. So what if we're going forth in time and we are close to 3 degrees of warming, and that would have these consequences on your living environment? A lot of people were saying, hey, but isn't this already happening? So it really surprised me that quite a lot of people were really aware of what was happening, and I think it's also possibly maybe the people that actually went to the festival and engaged with my experience there, but still it also gave a bit of hope that people were aware of what was happening. I think there are multiple values in gathering with other early careers. So what I was saying, I came from a physics background, and my research is mainly atmospheric physics, but it's really good to discuss with all the people in other disciplines about the field and the questions that we have, because I think this field is so complex and we have so many questions that we should solve all together, and it's therefore really necessary that we engage a lot with each other, and it's therefore good to actually meet each other in person.